When it comes to casting cost in Magic the Gathering, there's a lot of hard, stuck spells that are really expensive to cast, and there's a lot of free spells, and there's some spells in the middle. When it comes to Mill specifically, we have a little bit of both as well. We have cards like Tasha's Hideous Laughter or Fractured Sanity that require 3 mana to cast, with Fractured Sanity being kind of at the hardest point of that being blue, blue, blue. On the opposite side, we have cards like Archive Trap, which have the free option in a format defined by its fetch lands being able to be cast for free, giving it its power. Now, Archive Trap, on the other hand, though, can cost 5, and that's one of the bigger tension points with the deck. In a deck that really wants to make its land drops for its crabs, but also not to aggressively take the damage off of fetches to deal with aggro, or really just wants to end the game early before it gets to 5 total mana. Now, when it comes to land drops, there's a lot of variance in Magic, and many of you already know this. It's a big tension point. It's a very big point for skilled deck builders and skilled players in general to know when to prioritize their lands. This SCG article goes over that pretty well in terms of dealing with that and its tilt, and then in general, this Card Kingdom article actually goes over pretty well the variance that comes with having a certain amount of lands, certain amount of spells in your deck, and your odds. But regardless of when the odds are in your favor or not, you can't do anything when you don't draw lands. Enjoy. Why, I would love to go first. Not with that hand, though. All right, this hand's much better. Perfect. So keep that, drop the Hallowed Fountain. All right, we're playing a crab heavy hand. Let's get them out there. Let's keep it simple. If we go, I think we go crab again. Oh, this is Murktide. All right. This is one of those things where you just gotta like mill and like just put more cards in there. I know you feed, obviously you feed the Murktide region, but you feed it to the point where there's still cards left over that your drown is just as effective, and that's the goal. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Rata Bruta. So we play Hedron Crab, Flooded Strand, get the nothing. Interesting. Well, I'll feed you. I'll feed it. It's, you know, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think right now I don't even need to reveal that I'm playing white. I think I can just get like a basic thing. Yeah, I'm gonna just get a Watery Grave. I'm gonna just get a Watery Grave. Keep it simple. Not even reveal the white. Play Ruin Crab. Next turn I go Field of Ruin, kind of go off. Like if I really wanted to, I could go like Field of Ruin into Visions, like, and I'll still have it. So that's one way to go about it. Now, if they go Murktide here, it doesn't look like they're going Murktide. Oh, no Murktide region. Okay. In that case, interesting. I'm going to save my Visions. I'm actually going to see if they have the Spell Pierce. They have one in there. This deck should be playing one more, right? So I'm going to see if they have the Spell Pierce. I'll just get the Toshas out of the way. I'm wondering if this deck is even playing Murktide. I'm not seeing one here, but yeah, it looks like it is. Only 9 cards? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we hit like 3 Archmage's Charm in there as well. Okay. Just got a little, like, the first couple of cards milled. That graveyard is what we want to hit with, the graveyard is what we want to hit with Tasha's. The Exile Zone is what we want to hit with our mill, but that's how it's written, right? That's fine. 3 Archmage's Charm out of the way is still pretty big. Only 1 counterspell though. I don't doubt that they have one. At this point, at this point, I'm going to take a look at 4 cards. Somehow these 4 cards got to come in clutch. Like, somehow these 4 cards got to come in clutch. What are they? And they're really being selective. Obviously, they want to make this Murktide as big as possible. It's kind of a 3-turn clock. If they have a Lightning Bolt, it's 2. We only got rid of 2 Lightning Bolts. But another thing to consider is, like, do they think we have Crypt Incursion? They are... What? They're playing like they had Murktide Regent. Interesting. I don't understand. They're playing like they had Murktide Regent. Okay, they are interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna Visions. All right. All right. We need to find a land. We literally looked at 4 cards, 5 cards, not a single land. All right. I mean, that's kind of on me, right? Like I could have Oboroed, but like I believed. I understand that I had an Oboro, but like I believed. And you know what? That's what I pay. That's what I get. That's what I get for believing that this deck could work for me. That's what I get for believing. All right. Lightning bolt. Hey, that's not a lightning bolt in my face. That's not a lightning bolt in my face. So I will take that. I will take that. 2 lightning bolts out of the way. I will take that for what it is. Okay. I think at this point, I'll throw out Atasha's. Why not? Right? Because like it's really just if they have a counter spell, draw it out. Right now, yeah, exactly. Draw it out. They probably have like 1 more. They have 4 cards in hand. It's not like 2 lands, 3 lands in there. No, it's like a counter spell, a bolt, like something. I don't know. Yeah, and again, it's really just about drawing these out. Yeah, they're playing Murktide now. This is where it sucks. What I'm wondering, they got 2? Oh Lord. Okay. I mean, this is the type of matchup where our Supreme Verdict, huge. Supreme Verdict, Void Rend, huge. Okay, so obviously we're gonna drown the bigger one, right? That's very clear to everyone. We're gonna drown the bigger one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. So I play this. I don't play this top. Like, I have to drown the big one, right? Drown the big one. You play Hallowed Fountain tapped, because I can't, right? You go March 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5. I can't kill the Murktide off of like everything I do with March. Just play that tapped. In case they have another basic as well, I also don't want to field them. I mean, Snow-Covered Island. So deck doesn't play basic mountain either, because like they just play Blood Moon, right? That's the one thing about this deck, right? Like I'm not I remember piloting a version that I just kind of printed out and sleeved and everything, and one of the things to get used to is you don't have basic mountains, so be very careful with the blue heavy draws. You can lock yourself out of like important mana for Ragavans, DRCs, Unholy Heats. Like you can do that like really quickly, so just being really careful with that. Okay, well, we might as well. Ain't no way. Yo, did they actually take out Counterspell? They actually took out Counterspell. There's no way. This is like insane metagaming here. It's actually insane metagaming. Hold on. I think I just take out DRC and just like... It's like insane metagaming here. Okay. So they have the Spell Pierce as well. I can't beat this. They have a Polluted Delta. If they draw the second counterspell, I can't beat this. They're playing 3 GRC. All right. They're playing. Oh my lord. They're playing 1. Okay. This is. I don't even know what to say here. Like next turn they just have it all. I have no way to stop it. Even if I did it this round, it just gets countered. Okay. Yeah. That's the Is It Mage good stuff. Let's see if we can bring it back. Again, we don't have Ensnaring Bridge. So I think that's what we're ultimately going to miss here. So I think we take out Tasha's here. Bring in the Path to Exiles. Bring in 2 Flusterstorms to try and win the counterspell matchup and call it. That's it. That's all we can do. I don't think we're supposed to play anything else. Like Ashiok is something, right? Like it's not that deep, right? With Ashiok, we're gonna mulligan. This is not good enough. This will have to be good enough on the play. This will just have to be good enough. If they play Ragavan on 1, I can at least kill it. But I don't know. Might just spell the end for that mill guy. Let's put it away. Play Hallowed Fountain. Yes, Crab. Okay. Right, Ragavan, perfect. I'm gonna be able to drown that. Did I put basic swamp into this deck? I'm trying to remember. I don't think I did. No. Okay, so shock that. Oh lord. Hit him with that. I mean, if I get got by Blood Moon, I get got by Blood Moon. It's just what it is at this point. You know, fetch. I mean, next turn, if they do happen to like use up their whole turn, guess not. Oh wow. Okay. All right. I'm definitely gonna feed into this. 100% gonna feed into this. I got a double archive trap off. This could be crazy. Wow. Okay. So Spell Pierce. That's what you have. That's fine. Yeah, island, because we have our types. I know I should be probably getting a thing for Supreme Verdict, but I don't think we want that right now. I'm gonna cast this. Right, like force them to have the Spell Pierce, really, type of thing. So if I double archive trap here, I essentially win. But they won't, right? Like at this point, they're not going to. Oh, interesting. I might just steal it. Yeah. So give me the Spell Pierce. Show me the Spell Pierce. Show me the Spell Pierce? Show me the Spell Pierce. Come on. Opponent. Oh, yo. Okay. What do they bring in? Do we see anything interesting? Like, it's really just the Fury that I'm seeing. Saw there's Flusterstorms in here. Okay. That's what I mean, right? Like, if we can luck out and they don't have Blood Moon, that's huge, right? Like, they can't seem to find their Murktide regions, like, early enough. Like, I feel like there's an opening for us. Like, we can get something going here. Okay, this isn't bad. Okay, this is pretty good, because I can go Hallowed Fountain into Prismatic Ending. Okay. I'm actually just gonna play this out. Void Ren's pretty nice. Once they get that Murktide going, Void Ren is gonna be pretty damn sweet. So they're gonna Surveil, put something in the yard. Perfect. Mishra's Bauble is gonna give them that last piece that they need there. What's funny here is they could just like combat Fiery Islet. It's a 3/3, my crab goes type of thing. So that's an instant. Yep. Gotta have Spell Pierce. So this might be a little awkward, but we'll see. Okay, so they only need 4. Yeah, they need. Yep. Okay, so Rune Crab. Right, we do this. Interesting. Okay, so they're gonna give me the opening, which is actually insane. The fact that they're giving me this opening is actually insane. Okay, I don't know if my opponent knows that this is a bad move, because now I have an active crab out. I mean, they could just Archmage's Charm it, but like, also I've killed their forward moving threat, so there is that. Okay, so fingers crossed, 4/4 cards. I mean, they could really expressive iteration in this game, like just runs away, but I'm telling you, expressive iteration and Ren and 6 need to go. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They literally pitched the expressive iteration. Okay. All right. Yeah, dash a Ragavan into me? Pain. All right. Wow. All right. So I need a land now. Like now, this turn. Because that way, if it's Raffine's Tower, I can at least play it top. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Wow. Like, come on. Void Rend is here for this purpose. Void Rend is literally here for this purpose. Give me a Watery Grave. Give me a Watery Grave. Void Rend is literally here for this purpose. This is it. This is the Void Rend purpose right here. Because it can't be countered. It can't be countered. This is wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. 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 We are wow. Wow. Okay. This game, like, if they draw Lightning Bolt here, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Wow, this is unfair. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. What a game. All right.